swear there's a Binding of Isaac update, really? What the hell? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? Let's see. Hi guys. Oh yeah, it's updating. No way. Holy shit. What is the update? You needed your bird fix. Why are you being so nice to me? It adds like descriptions to items. The thing we already have. So they did nothing. So it's nothing like actually new. It's just like. Let me see. Days for bird upon us. Hello. Let's see. Well, I'm not even showing you myself. Sorry. 1 second. I'm trying, goddammit. I'm trying my best. There you go. Today I have you really close to my chest because I feel very lonely. Oh, Trigger! Hello! I hope you're well. Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus. This is a fully featured beta, but be aware that it may crash or have a blah blah blah. No touch, blah blah blah. Okay. Repentance Plus beta. That sounds like you would have more stuff then, right? Sorry, you cannot see it. Hold on. Nice. I wasn't gonna play Isaac, but we can play Isaac if you want. Julio Aslin. Hi, welcome in. I'm gonna play some Binding of Isaac poorly. Of Isaac Repentance. You're doing great, really? That's really nice to hear. I am doing okay. You'll press you against my softly man boobs. Really? I would love a hug right now. I feel really... Just saw a tweet that said Isaac is coming to Fortnite. Really? Damn, they're giving me even more reasons to not play that game, I guess. Thank you for the head pet. Oh? Oh. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. The fact was that stream announcement. I didn't know what to post. Do you think it was too ugly? I can delete it. Maitake is dead. Is it? What do you mean it's dead? Okay, let's see. fun. It's funny? Okay. I'm gonna come really close to the screen so it feels like we're like together. Very close together, okay? It's okay, you don't have to pay your taxes. Hi, Adrian. Hello. Alright, let's see. Bird cuddling, yeah. I missed her. I can feel it in my body. I'm craving a lot of affection. It's times like this I wish I was a girlfriend streamer, because then I could get like ask for affection and get affection, but I would also be way too spoiled, I feel like. Let's see. Hi, Adrian. What music could we play? Would you wanna play normal Isaac music? Can do that. Everyone deserves a bit of affection. Yeah, I agree. Where is the controller? Did I throw away my controller? If I did, I blacked out and I don't remember. Hold on. Affection is actually amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually so amazing that you have to be really careful to not try and find affection in what place affection. Does that make sense? It's the bird for days. It's me. It is me. Okay. I didn't charge my phone. That's why I don't have my phone in front of me. I don't have tracking working, but it's fine, right? It's a silly stream. It's not a serious stream. It's okay. No one is here. It's fine. It's just me. It's okay. I'm all by myself. Alright. I wanna see if I wanna see if at least this fucking controller works for one game. I think I can try and crowdfund the other controller that you linked me, mister. Eternal smile. Yeah. Let's see. Don't you blush. Thank you for the headbutt. I'm happy today. Streamed for a bit just to start getting used to it again. Oh, would you show me your stream when you go live if you want to? Unless you posted it on the server and I didn't see. If you're gonna use Throne for that, get an actually good controller, not a gimmick. Did I say I want to use Throne? Sorry, I meant I want to buy it myself. I can buy it myself. I will. Let's see. I said crowdfunding. I'm sorry. I meant no, I can buy it myself. I can save up the money. I promise. Sorry, I wouldn't push people to crowdfund that. I promise. I'll forgive you this time. You can suck my fat dick, Marno. Respectfully. Yeah, I can look at that brand. Thank you very much for recommending me a controller. I really appreciate it. Wood? What do you mean wood? Wood what? What does that mean? Hi Luna. It's okay, I would say. How are you? I don't see anything new. Let's see. X for mods. No. Not well? Would you want to talk privately? With me? I'm also not well. We can talk if you want. No guarantee that's gonna work on Hollow Knight. I think any type of controller that isn't the one I'm holding right now could work on Hollow Knight. I breathe on your controller and it disconnects, so I think it's probably the controller, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. There we go, mods. Let's disable this. If you want, I can talk here. If you feel comfortable, absolutely. I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all if you would like to talk here. Helping someone else or like listening to someone else will probably help me with my own stuff. You know? So yeah, if you want to talk, I'm more than happy to hear you out. Don't like self-promoting on other servers. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people don't allow it. If you want to do that, I don't mind. I feel like the only way I wouldn't really enjoy if people self-promoted is if it's like someone I hate, I guess, doing it. Oof. I should add like a pinned comment that I'm still learning how to play with a controller. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, Ito, you are here? You're not mad at me? Oof. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Oh, you gave me the gift of oof. Oh, that made me feel so much better, thank you. Oof. Also, I hate this item, I don't want to play with it. Sorry, give me 1 second real quick. I'll go wash my face. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, let me read. I can't handle living in my parents' house anymore. I was making an appointment for a doctor that accepts my health insurance. Before I did that, my mom, without saying me, arranged a doctor. It was a private doctor and I had to do a loan to pay it. I have 2 boxes with my clothing, makeup and stuff that explicitly told my parents I don't want them to look inside. Now a few things are missing there and I was already worn off of them because of they not accepting of me being trans. I can't even tell my parents I have a boyfriend, so I'm probably moving there. Oh, are you able to move with your boyfriend? That's the thing I was gonna ask while reading all of that, because that's like... It sounds like a huge invasion of privacy. I'm really sorry, Luna. That sounds horrible. I'm sorry. I can only imagine that all you would want is like acceptance from your parents, or at least to let you be and do your thing. I'm really sorry you cannot have that. Yeah, I'm doing alright, I'm sorry. I'm better, I promise. A bit stressed, I guess. You're planning on moving to the USA? Okay, I really hope that works out. I really hope that works out. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll a bunch. Hi, Danny. Oh, Smolchy? Oh, wait, is this a monkey? Is this a monkey in my chat? Is this a little monkey in my chat? Is this a cute monkey VTuber on my chat? You wanna follow this monkey VTuber? You wanna follow this monkey? Yeah, follow this monkey. Guys, follow the monkey. It's a really cute monkey. Sorry. When VTubers I like enter my chat, I like to put them on the spot and give them a shout out. And be like, you wanna follow this person? Do you wanna follow this person? Yeah, I hope you're well, thank you. I'm gonna be fine, I think. I have a lot of faith in myself. I have a lot of faith in myself. I can do it. Oh, Blaze, hi. Sorry, Blaze. I know I said I would stream Darkest Dungeon, but I I didn't do any of that. Hey, I'm deaf. Can you turn the subtitles? Oh shit. I don't have subtitles. I'm not actually deaf, just mute. What the fuck? Are you trolling me? Never mind then. You little troll. You little troll. You little troll. Plus you can turn subtitles up. I thought that was like an ESL mistake. I thought you were I thought you accidentally said that. Hi, Super. Hello. Follow the monkey? Yeah. She started playing a new game that I watched a little bit yesterday. It looked beautiful. I need to explore more like low poly 3D games. Queen, thank you very much. Are you a VTuber? I feel like I know a VTuber that is called Queen Cat. Cream Cat. Oh, Cream Cat. Oops. Oops. Shit. They don't work. Marno, don't give me any advice with controller, please. I do not trust you. Also, I don't have a problem to click on R to translate. I don't hate you. I think you hate me because you gave me a broken controller, but it's fine. I'm sorry. I know I'm being spoiled. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm a new VTuber, but I don't stream often yet because streaming your chat hard when you're shy. Ah, I see, I see. People don't too often watch mute streamers? Is there a reason? Are you mute as a person in real life, or are you just a mute streamer? I know a lot of specifically like what do you call them, like trans femme people who do a lot of VR chat and they're mute on Twitch and they're all like partnered. So there's definitely an audience for it, especially people who do enjoy VR chat. There's probably mute streamers that are partnered outside of VR chat as well. But I usually see them doing like VR chat stuff. Would you recommend visiting Greece? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I would recommend that. It can be a beautiful country. Are you thinking of visiting with your boyfriend? Ah, you're mute by choice. I see. I know a VTuber, I really like her. She has some, she is dealing with some issues with her vocal cords. Especially after she's had surgery, because her healing process is really slow. And she is using TTS. She's using like an AI voice TTS thing that is based on her voice, her real life voice. So like the delay is a little bit wonky, but it sounds like it's her talking, you know? She does that whenever she wants to take a break from like speaking and stuff, so. It's definitely doable. Like if you enjoy streaming and you want to do it, you can find a way to do it, you know? And hopefully you will be able to find people that will enjoy watching you and like, you know. I take it for granted a lot of times, but like technically my mood is not well at all right now, but some people are here. Even though I sound like really tired and, you know. Hopefully you will always be able to find people that see the value in watching you, even if you're mute or not super high vibrant energy and stuff. That's gotta be a weird experience, AI of your own voice. Depends what it's used for, I would say. The girl I'm talking about, her name is Rena, and again, I don't know. I don't think she made the AI TTS voice based off of her voice. I think someone else made it for her. But for example, that's a really good way to like do AI voice. You know, it's literally a woman who technically has a temporary disability right now because she's not able to fully speak in her own terms. Like she can speak a bit, she can talk like for a while, I think, and then her voice like completely closes up. Because again, she had surgery, like vocal cord surgery, and her healing process is like super slow. So in that sense, it's a really good use for it, you know. Wired controllers, the ones that can't get the cable detached, usually have problems because of said cable. It's the cable that usually causes problems first. Ah, so would you recommend Bluetooth then? Is that what you mean, Bluetooth or USB? I couldn't have a Bluetooth. I couldn't have a Bluetooth controller because my thing doesn't have a controller. My Bluetooth. What? Sorry, my brain just stopped. If I could get a female AI voice of my own voice, I would be ecstatic. Trans femme, but I hate my voice to the point where I don't talk much. That sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, I'm like, if you really despise your voice, which is your natal voice, it's the voice you were born with, don't you think that having an AI voice that is the perfect like female voice would make you feel really, really dysphoric? Actually, I don't know why I asked that. I don't know what you're going through, so I don't know how that would work on you. That's just how it feels in my head. Like, I never really enjoyed my own voice. I can make my voice sound a way that is like really attractive. I love when I can make my voice sound a specific way, but that's not where my natural voice sits. So, and I've been through phases in my life where I've pretended, for guys mainly, to have like a lower register of voice or like a higher register, and it always ends up like draining me because I'm like, yeah, that's not my real voice. I'm pretending to have a different voice when that's not my voice. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Let's see. Someone setting up an AI TTS to help someone who is disabled is such a sweet, thoughtful gift. Yeah. Not exactly sure if that's what happened with Rena, but Rena seems to have a wonderful community. I've met people who are fans of Rena, and it's all like, it's seemingly all like stellar dudes, which is like incredible to have like dudes in your audience that are so amazing and love you so much and want to see you like Luxper, I think, right? Yes. I would highly recommend following Rena, especially if you like a lot of like card games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Mario Kart, Pokemon, stuff like that. She has a beautiful model, and she actually has one of my favorite voices. Yeah, card games. You will love her, Marno. Like if I really like Gorillas, if you guys know Gorilla and Charlotte the Bear, hold on, sorry. Yeah, if you know that I like those two women and their voices, Rena is definitely up there with a really attractive voice. I'm alive, yes. It's in my plans to get vocal cord surgery. That's not a bad idea. I've known a woman who did vocal cord surgery and it went really well. Just remember when you look up stuff like that to be really careful. Vocal cord surgery, my understanding is that it has evolved a lot. It's a lot better in the past like 10 years. I'm working on voice training, but at the same time, I don't mind hearing female versions of my voice because I can use that to train my voice towards it. Yeah, see, that's why I said I shouldn't speak on it because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because that clearly gives you a guide, you know? Like I can be dysphoric about my voice, but not in that way, you know? I don't know what it's like to like mostly be discontent with your voice. I know what it's like to be mostly discontented with my body, I guess, but... Hi, Warnado. My Warnado Tornado? My Warnado Tornado? How are you doing today? Bluetooth wireless controllers can normally be plugged through USB, so you can have both. Nice. You already follow Rena? Do you like her? I think she's really cool, really sweet. Yeah. Yep. Cool lady. How's the game going so far? It's going alright. I'm messing up quite a bit because I'm learning how to play with a controller, so... I also get the urge to apologize to you guys because I'm like aware how I sound probably. Like at the very least not hyper as I usually do. And I do feel a little bit bad because I feel like I'm using you guys because I'm really lonely. I shouldn't feel so bad because all I'm doing is like stream. It's not like I have all of you locked in my basement, not allowing you to leave because I'm lonely. Now that would be... I was gonna say that would be really spoiled, but that would be criminal, you know? That would be a crime, actually. What a funky hat, right? It's like a mushroom hat. Hi, MG. Hello. You got to go? Thank you for joining in. Happy to be here. I really appreciate it. Hi, Terminal. Isaac and his mother, indeed. I love how Char always sounds like she's on the verge of a panic attack. Yeah. Yeah. I could talk a lot about why I love her voice, but I don't know if it will come across as rude or not. Charlotte speaks like she's like an internal angsty person. She speaks so angstily but also emotionally. It's a... I can only imagine what it would be like to be married to a woman like that. Imagine spending every single waking moment with a woman that sounds so endearing and so angsty and so... It's great. Like, thinking about it, it's great. It's great. I love people who are endearing. Mama? Mama? Mamma Milla med Tromaxes. So, my mom is here. I heard the door, that scared me. Perímene, mamá, érfame. Perímene. I don't want to die because this is a good item. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Funny how things that would be annoying in a real person are endearing when it's an anime girl. It would be endearing for me in real life as well. But I get it, I've been called annoying a lot of times by people in real life because of how I am. I get it that it's not everyone's thing. I think that's why I love seeing women do stuff like that, because it makes me feel like I'm not weird. Thank you, Trigger. I'm not fishing for compliments, I promise. I'm also okay with like people in real life finding me annoying. That's why I socially isolate and I don't really go out of my way to meet people, I guess. Oh, the game just dipped. Nice update, bro. Cheersies, that's a really nice update, man. It did die, yeah. I'm glad you're here, Ito. I'm glad you're not mad at me. Hopefully. I don't know if you are, but hopefully you're not. Actually, you know what? It's fine if you are. Let me stop. I cannot control what people feel about me. I should not want to control what other people think about me. I should take what other people feel about me and just put it besides me and be like, this is how it is. Okay. Move on from it. You know? Let me tell you, I've spent so much time being like, oh, I wish this person felt that way about me. I don't blame myself, because like, especially when you feel things for someone, it's normal to do that. Or not, or like natural, I guess. I don't know about normal, but ideally what you would want to do is the game okay? What is happening? The game is not okay. Nice update. Nice game. Nice game. I was talking about something not important. It's fine. You alright, game? Wanna play it? You wanna play a game? Are we okay? Oh shit, not greed. My bad. My bad. But yeah. I like Charlotte, I like Jorla. So many women that I like. Daddy long— aw, juicy sack. Nah, Daddy long legs. That's better. Daddy long legs is super fun. No. Oh, is it a white sack? I forgot what I said. What was it? I forgot. Also, to answer like a comment I saw before, it's not like I want to be hyper all the time. It's just that sometimes I feel like I have no value unless I'm like really hyper. Especially as a streamer, I'm like, no one would really be here if I didn't like act a fool. Which is not fair to other people watching. Because a lot of people will go out of their way to be like, I watch you because I like you, I don't watch you because you're hyper. Those are your own brain worms, and I don't have the brain worms you have about yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe. Juicy sack, right? I love a juicy sack. I love balls. That's my lewd comment of the day. I love balls. Especially big balls. I like the moment when you burped all around. I'm glad you like it. Good news, I might get double of my salary as profit participation. That is why I told you I'm moving next month. That is wonderful. Alright. I guess they did say that the game will crash a lot. But my point is, why release the update if it crashes a lot? It's not like I can opt out of the update, so what if I want to play Binding of Isaac? That was a secret room. Like a special type of secret room. I watch because I enjoy your company. Really? You enjoy my company? That makes me wonder if you would enjoy my company in real life as well. I don't know if you would. Gee, thanks game. That's such a good time I'm having right now. Bruh, come on game. Jesus Christ. If you don't mind, I would love to meet you in real life. Yeah? I don't know if I would disappoint you, but... yeah? I recently met an online friend, so I would be down to meet more friends. Well, that was an online friend, it wasn't like a viewer, but... it's not like I'm averse to the idea of like meeting a viewer. I've done it before, because my ex was a viewer, so... I know, people hate to hear me say that. Oh no, she dated a viewer. Oh no. Crime of the century, am I right? You watch because you like me? Thank you. I like you too. I enjoy chill streams, just sad when it's chill because you're feeling sad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to hide it from you. Or anyone else, I guess. Like, there have been times on the stream when I've been like, how do I say it? I forgot what I wanted to say. Bird dating a viewer gives us hope. What, to date your VTuber? I don't think it should give you hope because I dated a viewer and the viewer ended up breaking up with me. What does that tell you? That is worth dating me? If it's a viewer that is like obsessed with the VTuber, it should, in theory, it should mean that the viewer wouldn't end up dump the VTuber, you know? He's parasocial? Nah, he's joking. You told me your ex is dumb? Nope. My ex was super cool, actually. Super cool. Like the biggest thing that he did wrong is that he wasn't able to tell me that he wanted to break up with me. So we had to like experience a month in like long distance where I ended up having like to drag that information out of him. That was like the biggest wrong thing he did. And I think we were quite compatible. We had fun when we were together, but I was not right for him, you know? It was like a horrible realization to have as a person that, oops, I'm not good enough for this person. It sucks. I just realized I have no mods available. What the hell? Why do I have no mods available? No mods at all? This is what it, I guess this is what they added, but like this is not useful to me. I shouldn't have to go to the main menu, like I shouldn't have to escape to see my items, you know? Burp, no offense, but everything you've said about your ex in the past makes him sound very bad at relationships. I'm really sorry, that's my mistake probably. I mean, in my defense, it's really hard to have been hurt by someone and like present them in the best light. The more time passes, I try to be more objective about it because I know he's an amazing person. And like, we're not together, you know? I don't have any, like, I could have like continue like shitting on him, you know? He doesn't watch my stream, like he barely, like that man, he watched my stream just until he met me and then he never watched my stream again. It's not like he would know that I'm like shitting on him. But like I can in good faith shit on him because he is not a bad person. I think he tried a lot. Also, he was very autistic. He had a lot of trauma. And I struggled a lot to empathize with that. That was like one of the big mistakes that I made. It was really hard for me to empathize with him. And I tried a lot. But I didn't try enough. I don't think I'm shitting on myself at all. I don't think I'm shitting on myself at all. I was parasocial before my BFF. We both consider each other a sister, and she helped me and extended her hand so much. In times of really dark times, she was there for me. Started as kind of parasocial at first. That's interesting perspective. I think it's easy to romanticize someone you only see a part of them, then learn they aren't the puzzle piece shape you were looking for. Yeah, I think that's exactly what my ex thought of me. I think that's exactly what he thought of me, and that's why it ended up hurting a lot. Because I don't know, the thing I do is, it's not a good thing to do. But when people want to date me or when people are into me, I'm like, man, I'm really faulty. I have a lot of issues. And I don't do it to like self-deprecate, to be super clear. It's something I've learned to do from experience and like trauma. I'm like, I will tell you most of the bad things that I do because I do not want to have to deal with you like abandoning me or like waking up in the morning and you being like gone, having blocked me everywhere, you know? So in my defense, I went out of my way to like say like my attachment, not my attachment issues, like my need for reassurance, and if you don't try to ever reassure me, I will lash out, I will be avoidant and stuff like that, you know? And he didn't listen to me. It feels like he didn't listen to me because he was really excited at first, and obviously him being really excited made me really excited. Because up until then, I never really had like a guy be super excited when he would talk to me. Or like, I never had a guy like... How do you say it? Like, I never had a guy like respond to me on time, you know? Which, that's not to say that, oh, no man ever wanted to respond to me on time. Like, a lot of people just do that. I do that nowadays, I feel like. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's not worth the risk sometimes, I think. I think I can be really desperate. Weirdly reserved. Reserved desperate. Is it possible to be both reserved and desperate? Yeah, probably you can be reserved like on the outside, but like on the inside you're like desperate to be heard and, you know. It's also hard, the idea that you want to date to like, you wanting to date long term. Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't really care about dating long term, which is fine. It's not my thing, but I don't mind other people doing that, like casual dating and stuff like that, you know? But oh man, is it hard. It's really hard. Sorry, I hope I'm not making the stream too hard. I'm more focused on like having conversation about it, if it makes sense. It's like a part of my process. I enjoy talking about it. Most people who are desperate are reserved about it. No, they're fucking not. I'm not where I come from. Men being desperate, they're never reserved about it. Never. I don't know. I'm also black-pilled. You don't have to listen to me. Sorry. You wish you dated someone at all? Yeah, same. I'm with you. I'm with you. A lot of people are like that, I think. Even people who have been hurt before, like... Even people who have been hurt and have hurt others before. Like, it's normal. You don't talk with the person but drop the tissue for him to pick it up? What do you mean? Zolly Inky, holy shit. Hi, Zolly. And guys, you want to follow cute VTuber? I'm telling you, whenever a cute girl comes in my stream, I have to give her a shout out. She's a really cute doggy VTuber. A very cute doggy VTuber. I hope you're well, Zolly. Dude, this game is a nightmare. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. This game is horrible. Don't look at it, little doggy. Little doggy, don't look at it, little doggy. Everyone, go follow the doggy. She's a very cute doggy. Go. Go follow doggy. Don't you want to make me happy? Go follow doggy. Go follow the doggy. You're murdering them. They deserve it. They deserve to be murdered. Murdered. Also, it was a really hard decision, and technically I haven't really taken that decision yet, but I will cancel my 2 commissions that I'm working on. The emote ones. I will refund them. Actually, I will refund one of them, but the other one, I've technically finished 2 of the... Sorry, one of the people commissioned me for 10 emotes, and I'm done with 5 of them. So I think I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm sorry, my brain broken. Can you have... Do you want to have like 5 of them? And maybe one day I can continue them, you know? I feel like there's a correlation between age and wanting longer, more serious relationships. I mean, I've always wanted a serious relationship, ever since I can remember myself. I've always wanted to have that type of friend, that type of best friend, that type of family. My own person. Probably a product of me, like, watching a lot of Disney movies. And, like, inherently believing that, oh, I will find someone. Also, you know, my parents have been together for, like, almost 40 years. More than 40, actually, I think. Because they met at, like, 19 or something. And, my parents have been through so much. And... I don't know, man. I'd love that type of love, you know? I would love that type of love. Hi, Angel! Take care of you and enjoy your day or night. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you're well. It's an all-time thing. Woman dropped her tissue for the guy. She wanted a relationship, so he picked up and started a conversation. Ah, I see. A different inexperience. A lot of desperate incel types are black-pilled enough to not try, but not so black-pilled to have totally giving up. I'm okay with that. I don't want any incel to come close to me at all. I deal with enough incel men trying to watch male streamers, you know? Because usually male VTubers cater to incels because they cannot do anything else, I guess. So I'm very much used to that, but I don't know. I was 31 with never having a relationship. I was trying to convince myself I would never find someone that loved me. That was a lie, wasn't it? Hmm? Do you feel loved right now? I mean, I love that. I love hearing stories like that, I guess. I really like it. I really like it. Because it makes me want to be hopeful as well. Bye-bye, Angel. Reminds me of the song of I'm Mad at Disney about how someone's upset they ruined their perception of love. I don't know. On one hand, you're like, okay, are you really gonna blame the media for how you perceive love or relationships? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I will absolutely blame the media. Because I didn't have any control over that. Even my parents didn't have any control over that. My parents were like, oh, she's just watching Disney movies, she loves them. Every single Disney movie is about finding eternal love, and like the idea of having someone that sticks by you and never leaves you. Never leaves you in the sense that they can see your bad sides, but they will not quit on you because of it. And maybe it's even more than that. They see your bad sides, and not only can they deal with it, but they see value in you having bad sides. I don't know, man. Shit. Don't make me die, come on. Perhaps you feel loved. You deserve it, Luna. You deserve the world, man. I'm getting slightly better, huh? Playing with controller. I mentally ping-pong from wanting the long-term companionship and emotional comfort to I'm too comfortable in my current routine to change it for someone, and being unwilling to change it isn't fair to someone else. Can I tell you something? Like super earnestly? That was almost word for word exactly what my ex told me. That he essentially did not want to make room in his future or current life for me, which granted is a really hard thing to like express to someone. I get that, but I'm saying it because I can really appreciate you saying that. I can really appreciate you saying that. That takes so much effort to be able to like acknowledge that and think of someone else first and be like, you know what, that is not fair to that person. Because it's not a bad thing either. Like it's a sign of independence, and like I don't know, it's really good to be able to be so independent. You know what I mean? And I get it because it's shit. It's so hard to be upfront like that with someone. Because that is something that it's impossible to avoid getting hurt or like hurting someone else saying that. But it's one of those things that will hurt so much at first, but down the line you will be like, you know what, that person, they might not want to have spent time with me or like actually ease me into their lives, but they cared enough for me to not want to waste my time. That's the thing that really hurt me in my past relationship, that at the end of the day it did feel like that I didn't make enough impact Like, not even to the point of someone caring enough for me to not want to hurt me like that. Or like slowly, you know, disassociate and start talking less and less and less until you just stop talking. Like, that's what my ex wanted to do, and that's like very like autism. Like, oh, I cannot confront, I cannot be honest about it because I will hurt someone. But what is the opposite? What is the thing that you will do then, you know? Slowly just disappear from someone's life when you're supposedly in a open communication relationship? No. I don't think it makes you a bad person. Now I don't think it makes you a bad person, because back then I was like... Back then I took it like fully I was mistreated, you know? And it's not mistreatment, it's just a really, really unfortunate thing to have happened, I guess. This is why I never seriously pursue people anymore. I'm nice and flirty sometimes, but I try to not overstep and lead on. And people will say, one day you'll magically bump into that special someone, but I'm in my 30s now. Yeah. That makes me kind of sad reading that, but I think it's, I was gonna say I think it's where I'm heading, but I think it's where I am right now. I mean, I'm not in my 30s, but whatever, I'm super close. I'm not in my 30s, but I'm 30. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for listening to me, though. I feel like I don't have people to like discuss stuff like that with. I have my mom, but like my mom is my best friend in a lot of ways, but when it comes to stuff like being alone, being single, not wanting to get married and not being able to do it and stuff like that, my mom is like an amazing person to talk to, but there's only so much you can say to your actual parent without making them feel like there's no hope for you, you know? And I don't like seeing my parents be that way. I like seeing them be happy about me. I could talk to my sister, but I don't really like doing that. I'm okay with not having people most of the time. I kind of grew up on my own. I'm not really the type of person that needs constant coddling from people, or like people checking up on me and stuff like that. The only thing I really want to do is like when I have like some hard conversations. Having hard conversations with people is how I work on my perception of things, you know? And in regards to like people coming out against me in March and like being like, this person is horrible, this person deserves to be like kicked out and stuff like that. Like, it's all thanks to other people, mainly in my community, that wanted to discuss things with me. Like, it's all thanks to other people, mainly in my community, that wanted to discuss things with me. A lot of people went on Voice with me and discussed that stuff with me. And no one coddled me. No one coddled me. There were a lot of people that were like, you fucked up. You fucked up. You really hurt people. You fucked up. Ah, okay. Unfortunate. You know what? I'm not even actually upset because of it. I'm not upset. Yeah. It did stutter a little bit, yeah. I'll take that as a sign that I shouldn't keep talking about it. I'll take it as a sign. I'd record, yeah. Let me do refresh if needed. I do think I'm not the only one. Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one that is dealing with OBS issues, but thank you for the head pet. What a retard. Damn. Check this out. Hey. Start of conversation. Hey. Yeah? Are you interested in promotion? Who reaches out like that? Of course I don't. Awesome! Here's a quick overview of our verified gaming promo packages. You'll love to see it. You're having OBS issues as well? Yeah, it's definitely not just me. Fucking retard. Actually, when I noticed you left the server, I tried to find you online. And I saw one of your streams and I was like, oh my god. That guy sounds so fucking dorky. Help me. Help me. Release me from this existence. Such a dorky voice, man. I used to be into guys who have like really deep voices, but like the past few years I've been appreciating men with like higher pitched voices a lot more. Promoted to blocked user. No, I'm just muting the conversation, I guess. I did hear you speak. You had a really nice voice. I don't mean to offend. It was a nice voice. Really nice voice. I wish I had that much of a nice voice. I don't mind my voice. Let me chill out. Let me chill out with the self-deprecation. Mrs. Bird for Days, why are you being mean? It's not even Bird for Days right now, it's Toonie. It's like my actual self. It's my actual self with my actual brain worms. Toonie, leave Bird for Days alone. No, I hate Bird for Days. Stop bothering Bird for Days. No, she's mine. She's my creation. I was a person that normally did that, didn't have a filter and always told what was in my mind. But I got so much bullying and stuff that I have a hard time doing that. That's exactly what happened to me over the years. I used to be a very dynamic person, very like sassy. Like if I liked someone, to give you like an idea, if I liked someone, I would just tell them. I would walk up to someone and be like, I really like you. That's like one of the first ways that I got rejected ever. I was like 18 years old, and it was a guy that was 2 years older than me. It was like right after I got dumped by my high school boyfriend, I think. It was around that time, whatever. Like I was like 18, 19. And there was a guy in school that I always really liked. He was very slim, very dorky looking. And the thing that attracted me to him was his taste in music. He was like a DJ, did a little bit of DJing, he made some songs and stuff like that. And he knew Jay Dilla, and I knew Jay Dilla from a young age, so I was like, wow, this person is amazing. And I remember, I might tear up a bit because it's like, it's a hurtful thing. It's not a hurtful thing, it's like a hurtful memory because the guy did nothing wrong. But I remember I was out for beer with my friends and I saw him walking by himself. And on that day, it was like during the summer, after high school. It was during the summer, and I had just learned that he broke up with his long-term girlfriend. And I think we were talking about it at the bar. It's like a bar, one of my favorite bars in the middle of the city. And he was walking across the street. And my friends were like, do you see that? He's usually with his like posse. He's usually with like group of friends, of like male friends. He's all alone. You should go and talk to him. And I had enough like alcohol in my body that I was like, honestly, it wasn't even the alcohol. I was just a lot more dynamic back then. I was like, you know what? I have nothing to lose, I thought in my stupid brain. And I just kind of stalked him, like walked behind him, and I was like, hi. And he was like, hi. And I was like, you probably don't know me. We went to school together. You were like 2 years older than me. He was like, yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you hanging around because like we all hang out in the same spots, like same people and stuff like that, mutuals. And I was like, I really like you. And I know you probably think I'm overstepping, but I got told you don't have a girlfriend anymore. So I want to make clear that I'm not trying to like break up your relationship in case you like are back with her or something like that. And he fully just like looked at me in the eyes, which was nice because it felt like he really acknowledged me, you know? And he was like, you know what? I'm not in any type of mood or like phase in my life where I would even consider giving anyone a chance. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's okay. Like I was really hurt. I cried over it, but long term, I was like, damn. I did that, you know? I did that. Like I did the anime thing. You know what I mean? It was even worse than the anime confession thing because I didn't even tell this person to meet me anywhere. I was just, no, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go up to him and tell him that I really like him. And I told him more. I was like, I think we could... Oh my god, I embarrassed myself now that I'm thinking about it. I embarrassed myself. I was like, I think we could be really compatible. I like Jay Dilla and stuff like that. I could sing for you because you make beats and stuff. We could make music together. I had it all planned in my head. Motherfucker was probably like, this woman has already planned entire life with me. Let me just run away. Which I didn't, in my defense. I was really young, and I was like, I have nothing to lose. I don't know. I really like you too. Thank you for liking me. Yeah, I think it's really cute as well. I still think about that guy from time to time because it was the first time I ever really thought that, oh, I can have some common things with guys at least, because I never felt like I could ever appeal to a man or to a boy, I guess, in school and stuff like that. He was the first guy that showed me like without even knowing him. I was like, oh, so men can like the same music as me. I don't know, man. I do believe I'm like autistic because like some internal processes that I do are like so stupid to me when I think about them. Like I was like 18 years old and I thought that other people cannot listen to the same music as me. Not that I'm like, my music taste is so much better than other people's. I was like genuinely like, wait, other people can happen to listen to the same things I do and like enjoy them? That's why I struggle with like the way other people perceive me. Or like if someone shows a lot of interest in me, I do not know what to do with it. I'm like, surely this is like a thing that is happening because reasons, not because there's actual interest building into me. I don't know, sometimes it's a lot more easy and like convenient to do that. Because you inherently kind of avoid risk, you know what I mean? It's like I don't think anyone would understand me or like have enough interest in me, so it's better to avoid it altogether. Which is sad, like when other people are like that, it makes me really, really sad for them. Like it hurts my heart, man. It hurts my heart. But, like I say the same thing. It's just that it registers differently when it's other people. Nilly, hi Nilly. You have a beautiful hand, Mr. Nilly. Are you a mister? Nilly, are you a mister? What if you are a lady, mister? And we're gonna have bacon. Hi, Cronky. We're gonna have just bacon? You know what's a really good snack? To like really aggressively fry your bacon and then put it in a pocket. Then you wear a shirt that has a pocket on the boob, and then you put your bacon stripes in there. I'm an any because it's fun to see what people think I am. I don't know. I try to not assume, but I do assume a lot of times. But I'm quick to apologize about it in case people want to execute me or something for assuming genders. Oh wait, I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. Holy shit, you can fry bacon in the microwave. That sounds horrible. Wait, does it actually turn out good? That sounds... Oh, is it like really soggy or something? I don't know. Yarrow. Was given bacon by family since I'm the only person in the family who eats pork. Oh, and they did that for you? That's really nice. Who did that? Was it your mummy? Was it your beautiful mummy that did it? Hi, Luna! Captain Big Fat Tuna, how are you doing? Co-workers just use he and that's fine. But when people use she with you, you think that's neat? Are you an egg? Are you an egg secretly? Are you a secret egg? Alright. Fuck! Isn't everyone here technically an egg? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty secure with my gender. Although I've always been very gender non-conforming because of my mom, but... At the same time, I feel like I could be an actual non-binary person, but I'm never in the mood or have the patience to actually explore that because I'm bored. Whatever, it's valid. I know a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'm probably a little bit of something, but I'm too lazy to like explore it. Like if I cannot decide what I want to have for dinner, how can I decide what gender I am? I just leave it as it is, I guess. Easier that way. Oh, my bad, you meant actual egg. Yeah, sorry, my brain is like all over the place. I just took it as a chance to like elaborate on my own gender identity, I guess. How goes Isaac? It's going alright. There was an update on Isaac actually, but it made my game crash 3 times. Made my game crash 3 times. You should have tacos for dinner every day. We don't have that here, unfortunately. We don't have that here. I wish we did. I would love to. I don't know. I was gonna say I would love to not live where I am, but you're not a fan of tacos? Yeah, don't worry. I would not expect you to like anything that I like, Marno. Was talking about that with my mom recently. Recently as in today. Ay, fuck. Thank you for the hiccup, MG. I hope you're well. It was more than 3 times. What do you know about it? Hmm? What do you know about it? You think you're better than me? Hmm? You think you're better than me? I did some really nice tummy posting today on my alt account. I think I'm finally very slowly starting to see the results of a tiny bit of exercising I've been doing. So I feel inclined to like show it off. Balls of steel, that's cool. That's really cool actually. I have a lot of hearts now. Oh, shy. You have a Mexican place there? Lucky. Very lucky. Oh yeah, I forgot you live on the ugly ass town, Jesus Christ. Possibly the worst looking town in the entire country. Oops. Nice tummy, thank you. I think so too. Normally you would never catch me saying that about my tummy, but... The 1 week break that I have kind of like rewired my brain in certain ways. It made me realize that I do deserve to be cared for and I do deserve to be wanted. And that I also deserve to be strong and healthy and be in a good mood and stuff, you know? Yep. Yep. Did you like my tummy, Marno? Yeah, you probably hated it, didn't you? Yeah, you probably hated it. Oh, you're getting more comfortable with yourself? Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm glad. Thank you for being happy for me. Ooh, fajitas. Do you enjoy cooking? You enjoy cooking? I'm not gonna cook today. I'm just gonna have a sandwich that I ordered. Takura-san, nagiasukuli-san, agapin mo. Agapin mo. Agapin mo, Takura-san, nagiasukuli-san, agapin mo. Oh, Takura-san, nagiatumoro. Oh, Kristemo. Oh, Kristemo, Takura-san, nagiatumoro, kuli-san. Oh. I like cooking. Figured I had to learn how to cook once I had a house with a kitchen of my own. That's interesting. I feel like a lot of people would not necessarily do that. Would you show me your fajitas if you made them? You're slow at prep work? I love prep work. I absolutely love prep work. Let me take a photo of everything you make. Oof. Wait, what? Leaflet? Leaflet followed me on Twitter? Guys, Leaflet followed me on Twitter? What the fuck? I have been perceived by the tiny woman? Oh my god, what? Guys, what the hell? What do I do about this? The tiny one, not the mom, the tiny one. Oh man. That's crazy. Thank you, ma'am. I'm very flattered. Oh, slow cook meat? Chimichangas are great too. Yeah, it's very fun to say it. Chimichangas. Chimichangas. I made you hungry? I'm sorry. I would cook for you. What is an easy food that you really like to eat? Like a comfort food that you have? I would love to cook for someone. I've done it before. I would I would love to cook for someone and have them like appreciate it. I know how to pick them. I don't know why. I definitely know how to pick them. But the thing is, if you always pick bad actors, is it the bad actor's fault or is it your fault for always picking the bad actors? It's your fault mostly. It's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice. I'm kind of a retard, isn't it? Kinda. Chimichangas? I don't even remember how chimichangas looks, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those foods that my mom can kinda make, but... Chicken noodle soup? Beautiful. I like a chicken noodle soup, sounds really nice. Chicken, you know the classic chicken corn soup that you get at any type of Chinese joint? Any type of Chinese restaurant, like Chinese deli, anything? They do a very specific like chicken, baby corn. Now that is like high class comfort food for me. Game, I will say slurs, and you will not like them. Game hates me. Anything would be nice from you. Whatever, man. I never trusted it when men say that to me. They always say anything is nice from you, and then they throw me out on the street. They throw me out of the street. They throw me out of the apartment that I paid rent for. Oh, I'm angry. Oh, I'm angry. Made sweet and sour pork once, doing the deep fry and all. And I modified the recipe to not have deep frying because not doing that again. Yeah, deep frying is like scary. I've never tried it. Do you have an air fryer, Nilly? When I first got my air fryer, that's all I would do. I did the classic annoying thing of like going around and being like, "Do you have an air fryer? Would you consider getting one?" Would you consider getting that? Deep fried banana? I love that. I love that, I love that. I never understood. Don't apologize, Trigger. I'm sorry. I was kidding. I promise I was kidding. Don't feel bad. Please don't feel bad. Just blame me for having awful sense of humor. And always interjecting with my bad experiences and being like, ugh, no one loves me. Ugh. Why am I not being loved right now? Ugh. Bitch, why won't you love yourself? That should be the only answer. Needing a whole grown man to love you? Just love yourself, bitch. It's so much more comfortable and convenient. I would like some bird cookies that are probably poisonous, but you will die. Well, you can die like that. Well, what if you die? That is goated right now. Goated. Absolutely goated. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. There's a cursed sexy thing to say here that is throw me on the wall like a gecko. Holy shit. That's some new type of cabedon. New type of cabedon. I can make a mad smoothie, yeah. If you want to get some gains but have a really sweet smoothie afterwards that is like protein infused and has like anything you need, what? Dried papaya fruit, some almonds, banana, nectarine. I got you. Homie, I got you. I got you. You don't even have to pay me for it. It's optional. You can fall in love with me if you want. But if you don't want to do that, it's fine. It's fine if you don't want to do that. Just give me a tip. Give me your tip. The tip of your dick. So I can suck on it. I choked on my saliva. I choked on the tip. Oh my god. I try so hard to be cool and then I do that. I do something like that. I would like to swap protein shake recipes with you at some point. I'll just have a protein powder that my dad has given me. I probably cannot exchange anything. Just a tip? Sure. 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 At this point, whatever you want to give me, I'll take. My standards are so high, they are practically unable to fulfill, you know what I mean? A lot of people are like that, that's why no one does dating. Especially those who are desperate to date. And they're like, nope, you know what? I don't want to do it. I like smoothies that is milk, banana, apple, and pacoca. Basically fine grounded peanut. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm sorry you choked, but it was hilarious. Yeah, it's okay. That sounded violent. Yeah, I choked on my saliva, that's why. My saliva went down the wrong hole, so I had to expel demons. I am returnicated. Welcome back. Thanks, Dongulus, you just made my game crash. You came back and you made my game crash. What the hell? I feel a high standard for a partner is kind of normal today. I don't know, man. With how desperate some of us are, it's like... I don't know if we... I don't know, man. I don't know if it's reasonable to have such high standards. Like, sometimes I feel like I could have so much fun with people, you know? I could potentially have so much fun. So much fun. It's just that a lot of times when you're able to have fun, it's not serious dating, you know? It's whatever. It's just casual. But casual is not bad. Casual is not bad. It's just cringe for like a hopeless romantic. Especially like hopeless romantic that has some what, like attachment issues or like trust issues, any type of issue. Can you suck my dick real good right now? What is happening, game? Okay, you don't want me to go to the shop. Fine, I won't go to your stupid shop. I will not go inside. Fine. Fine, you hate me. It's okay. Fine. I saw a guy that was in a dating agency saying he would only date women with long hair because women with short hair are lazy. That's me when I say I will only date men that are like 13 inches long. Because anything under that is like... stay away from me. Come on, game. What if I was desperate with high standards? I would say good luck, I'm the same. I would say good luck, I'm the same. But I do mean good luck. I don't say it like sarcastically. Because I know how hard it's been for me. You know? I think you can do it though. I think you can do it. At the same time, I don't know. I have no way to like give you hope, I guess, because I cannot give hope to myself. So if I can't give myself hope, how would I give you hope? All right, the game is like dog shit. Thanks for breaking the fucking game, you absolute retard. You absolute retard. You promised you would not touch the game again. You touched the game and you broke it. You broke it. And for what? To put a thing in that everyone has access to because we have mods. 10 years down the line, you decided to put item description in, and you made it break the game. You absolute buffoon, Edward McMillan, or whatever your fucking name is. Stupid McStupid Fartison. Sorry, I'm so cranky. I'm not that cranky, I promise. That was a good run, though. Well, not a really good run. It's because I had a good item. That's why it annoyed me that I kept crashing on that run. The fish is not here. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, raccoon. I know you don't come for me. I know you just come for the raccoon. I know you don't come for me. You only come for the fish. I'm sorry. I'll promise one of these days you'll join the stream and I will have the fish here for you. I promise. You made bacon and eggs? Ooh, that sounds awesome. I love bacon and eggs. Gonna need old men to be 7 feet tall and drape their schmeat over their shoulders to keep it from dragging on the ground and causing car accidents. And I've always liked men with like smaller dicks. Like the myth of the great big dick is very like porn coded, you know. Unless you're a woman that is like your fucking womb is as deep as the Northern Sea, the Celtic Sea, I don't know. My womb is not that deep. I'm actually pretty tight. So guess what? I cannot handle a big dick. What a shocker. Everyone is like, oh my god. A woman that is not deeper than my fucking existentialism? That's insane. Although it is kind of nice to like make men think that women like big dicks, because there's nothing better than telling a guy that his dick is a good size. You see their face just light up. They're like, really? Really? Oh, really? It's big enough, really? Yeah, babe, it's fine. Oh, really? I'm good enough? Yeah, bro, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Men could be like, their dick could be hitting like the end of your womb. Their dick could be like big enough to like hit the wall at the end of your womb, and they will be like, am I big enough? But am I big enough? Bro, you're rearranging my organs. What do you mean you're big enough? Probably. How big do you want to be? Like, take it out of my nose? What do you mean? You're fine. Chill. or something. I don't know. I've never had sex. I can just imagine. I'm really good at imagining. For me, no party girl. Sometimes I do like going to the bar, but not in the club. Yeah, but I think that's super fair. Every woman I asked, they said they don't like big dick. No, do not misunderstand. There's a lot of women who love giant dicks, but it's the women who like big dicks are women who can take big dicks because their womb is massive. No offense to those women, I'm not calling them blown up, but like I'm not like you. I don't have that depth. Get your monster dick out of my face. Let alone, have you tried sucking a fucking big ass dick? What am I talking about? What is this conversation? I'm making disservice to myself as a streamer. Anyway, whatever. It's the ramblings of a lonely ass woman. Fuck! Get away from me. What did I miss? I don't know, go back and watch. Am I supposed to recap the last hour of the stream? Sorry, that's rude, but it always kind of makes me chuckle when people do that. They're like, I'm back. What did I miss? And I'm like, I don't know, a lot of stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Starts recapping the stream. I talked about my pussy being tight. I talked about not liking small dicks. I talked about being lonely. That's about it. What do you think? You want to rate my recap? God cursed me with an enormous pee-pee disease. Take it back. Nah, if you have a giant dong, you just have to find a lady who can handle that. You know? Blitz railgun? No shit. Hello, Blitz railgun. Hello, sure. They got different needs and I can respect that. What is this topic? I know, I'm sorry. I scramble. Unfortunately, this hits me personally with a big one. Why do you have like a monster dick? Also, hi, Fallen. You said dislike big, not small. I don't dislike big dick. I also don't know, like I said, I'm totally a virgin. Let me say this. I have inserted things inside of myself. I know how deep things can go. That's how I know what I can take and what I can't. I don't I won't make fun of a guy for having a monster dong. I will just be like, I'm sorry, this is not going inside of me. Where the hell do you think this is gonna fit? What? Although so many men nowadays are fucking porn rotted and they're like, no, trust me, bro. Women like it when your dick hits them directly in the stomach. No, trust me, bro. Women like it when you rearrange their organs. It's like, no, but I can tell why you think that's the case. Because you've watched this hentai with like tiny ass women being like, oh my god, daddy, I love it. Oh my gosh, daddy, your dick is like hitting directly in my heart. Oh my god, that's awesome, daddy. The average like fucking virgin man being like, no, I know what women want. They want my dick to reach their cranium. You go, my king. Go be delusional. I love that for you. You mean a magnum dong? Yeah. Is that what I said? Is it weird that I would pay for a surgery to be smaller? You mean your dick? Or what do you mean? Your body or your dick? I mean, if you mean your dick, I don't think that's weird at all. I've known a lot of trans women who haven't had, like, what do you call it? Like, SRS? Like the bottom surgery. Shit, I've even known a guy that is, like, had an aversion to his own dick, but that guy was, like, autistic and, like, asexual and stuff. They don't say daddy, they say Oni-chan or Oji-san. Right. That's true. Also, Bird, we don't have to go balls deep. Why wouldn't you want to go balls deep? For the record, women do like it when you go balls deep and your balls slap on her vagina. That's my PSA for you. They do love that, so. Especially women who cannot come through penetration. Because usually your balls hit her vagina opening. And your dick is rubbing against her clit. So that's a really easy way for her to come. There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, I like playing with Azazel. Especially to, like, unlock stuff. Hi, Andy. You like a Magnum Dong? God, it balls on vagina. How about that, Isaac? I'm sorry. Are you uncomfortable? Are you a little baby? Are you a little baby? Was that rude? I think that was rude. I'm sorry. Me discovering empathy. I know what empathy is. I have it all the time. I know what it is. Hell yeah. Get away from me. Get away from me. You wanna make your body smaller. I see. I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's weird. I would want to be a lot smaller. I would want to be super skinny. Because I'm a big fan of, like, size difference. I would like to be super skinny and super small and have a guy that's, like, 6 feet tall, like, manhandle me, I guess. Why do you think it's weird? I don't think it's weird at all. It's quite normal. Majority of women don't come with penetration. Huge amount of women don't come with penetration. That's why men should focus on enjoying the process and having the woman enjoy the process and not worry about making the woman come. Because come to find out, your girlfriend or, like, partner or whatever is not even able to come with a penetration, you know? So you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. It's supposed to be a fun thing you do together, not like a anxiety-inducing thing. But what do I know, right? But what do I know, right? It's good info? Yeah, you can write it down. I have a lot of good info to share. I am a virgin, but I have a lot of knowledge. I'm just being a foil to your silliness. Don't overthinking. I don't even know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. You think I'm overthinking? I don't even know what you're talking about. Clueless, my favorite old dude is here. My favorite old man. Clueless, you joined the stream and you crashed my game. Why would you do that to me? I don't feel like I can say anything that doesn't go TMI, so I will. I mean, I've already ruined the stream with, like, disgusting, gross conversations, so feel free to say whatever you want. I promise I will not judge you at all. Competitive sex. You sit down on the bed with your partner to have sex, and you both like unironically clock in. You have, like, you know, the old-time clocking mechanism. You're like, alright, let's go. You're like, alright, we're clocking in for how long? Like 2 hours? Let's do 1 hour. Let's speedrun this. Alright, let's go. And starto. Starto! 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 Ikimashou. Having an orgasm with core exercises is also a thing. I don't know, man. I don't masturbate. Women having orgasm with a sneeze is a thing. I don't know about that. That sounds like what men would wanna... Wow! Thank you so much for updating this game! It's the 10th time it's crashing! Look how beautiful it looks! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for updating the game! It works perfectly! This game is amazing! Wow! What is this? Is this some type of new level? Wow, it looks like my monitor is broken. Thank you so much. Edmund Macmillan, thank you so much for updating your game. You totally did not ruin it. Creaky chair much? Your brain is creaky. And your dick is probably misshapen. Leave me alone. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm more sassy than rude, but... A lot of people miss the connection of actually getting to know a girl or one night stands and have no connection. Yeah. I love the idea of like... I love the idea of like taking things slow and having... feeling like someone is interested in me. Because that never happens, you know what I mean? It never happens. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But it's really hard to like shift through all the shit, essentially, in order to reach that point where you do find someone where it's like, oh yeah, we can just chill and talk, and then at one point everything else will come, you know. I was physically incompatible with my first girlfriend. No, because he actually broke the game, I'm not gonna lie. He actually, like, completely broke the game. I was physically incompatible with my first girlfriend for size reasons, and I was young and full of energy, so it was frustrating. And I sometimes reflect on it and wonder if I could have handled us better. Ooh. Damn, are you trying to say that you were super big compared to your girlfriend and it was difficult to manage your unadulterated sexual aggression? Oh man, that surely sounds horrible. Oh no, a man who's so much larger than me that can barely control himself around me? Oh no! That sounds like a nightmare. Oh no, that sounds so bad. Oh no. A man who can simply not handle himself around me and just has to touch me places because he cannot control himself? Oh, that sounds horrible. Who would ever want that to happen to them? Not me. Nah. I like it when men don't touch me at all, actually. What is wrong with me? It might be an item, yeah. I don't know. Moteiru? Moteiru? What does that mean? Moteiru? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm totally normal today. I'm totally normal. Let me take my clothes off. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I had my first girlfriend when I was in 6th grade. I had my first boyfriend when I was 15 in high school, but I don't consider that guy to be my first boyfriend. I had 2 boyfriends in high school. My first boyfriend in high school was something that I've been trying to repress ever since it happened. And then my second boyfriend, which is, I consider him to be my first boyfriend, I quote-unquote met him in the second year of high school, but technically we went to elementary school together and middle school together. And he was one of those boys that he would tease me from age 5 to age 15, you know? He would tease me so much and bully me so much because, like, you know, men are, like, incapable of actually showing interest in you without, like, fucking abusing you or something. No, I'm kidding. I love men. You guys are wonderful. But yeah. I don't consider I don't consider my first kiss my first boyfriend. Sorry, I don't consider my first kiss to be my first kiss, because in the second year of high school, that's where I got my first kiss. And it was nice. And, yeah. Best relationship I ever had, I think, because we were just, we were friends with each other. And it sucks, because I was so young, and I just fully took that for granted, and I was like, now that I'm 30, I'm like, damn, I had it so good when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Because that guy was my best friend. That guy was my best friend. We would come back from school, we would go to my place, we would make food, we would shove each other in my bed, and we would watch PewDiePie play Outlast and shit like that. Then we would kiss for like hours, then we would sleep, then he would go back home and we would both study. Like, to me now, thinking back, that sounds like a fairy tale, you know? It's like the best of both worlds. Boyfriend and best friend, like family. My parents adored him. My parents adored him to the point that my dad still brings him up to this day, and he does it in a really hurtful way. He's like, oh, you will never find someone as good as that again. Or like, you will never find a guy that will love you as much. But at the same time, it's like, we were in high school, you know? We didn't know what love was. We felt really intensely from one another, but like, you know, I don't think you could accurately judge if that guy would be as good of a partner as an adult, you know? Because I was a wonderful girlfriend back then. So many of his friends told me that I made him so happy. I was the best thing that ever happened to him. Come to find out, 10 years down the line, I don't think I have the potential to be a really good girlfriend. And I know that for a fact, because my ex dumped me. It's like, I don't know, it's easier when you're in high school as well. Because all you have is like school, all you have is high school. You don't have to think about any huge things, you know? Oh, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go study? Am I going to a different country? Am I going to a different city? Are we still gonna stay together and stuff like that, you know? Moteru is a wrong-written Japanese word from an anime I like. It means possess or have, I think. Don't remember anymore. It's a really nice word to pronounce. I probably didn't pronounce it right, but it sounds really nice. Moteru. Why do women no-count certain relationships? Why do women no-count certain relationships? Because of trauma. Because of trauma. 9.9999 out of 10 times, it's because of trauma. Because it's so traumatic, you don't even want to remember it. I'm pretty sure men do the same. How does your parents think about you dating a non-Greek? I don't know if people care about that there. My parents specifically would not care, because they're not religious. If my grandparents, bless their heart, if they were alive, they would grill me for that. Because I'm marrying a non-Greek. Sorry, not even marrying. It's a little bit weird with like religion here. If you are religious, that is, but... I feel like my dad would be fine with me dating a foreigner. It depends where we're talking. Like, my parents would never be okay with me dating a Turkish guy. Not that I would ever be interested in dating anyone that is Turkish. Like, that would be a deal breaker for my parents fully. Dating a Turk. Yeah, it kind of depends where they're from, I guess. My parents would not be super happy with me dating a German either. But that's like parent stuff, it doesn't really affect me, you know? I mean, it doesn't affect me, I'm a grown woman, I can do whatever I want, but... I mean, the idea of your parents approving who you're dating is like really nice. But I don't really have that issue, you know? Because like I need to date first. I would have to date first for that to happen, so whatever. Actually, whatever. My last relationship was awful, but I still counted. Men clearly handle trauma differently, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You guys are kind of, like, fully built differently, and you are forced into, like, boxes that are, like... Well, if as a guy you have trauma, romantic, sexual, any type of trauma, just deal with it, you know? I know I'm, like, privileged in that way, I guess, as a woman. You're not marrying Demis Roussos? No, I'm not. Crazy, right? I don't like kissing that much. I love small kisses, but French kiss or other stuff, I don't like it. I hate French kissing, normally. I don't like the idea of exchanging bodily fluids. Saliva icks me out. The idea of cum, or like swallowing cum, icks me out. I don't know, but it's like depending the person, right? I don't like getting touched or hugged. And when my friend came, like during my break, when I went to pick him up from the airport and he hugged me, I felt like a different person. Like getting squeezed so hard made me feel so safe, so happy. I was like, damn! What the hell is happening? Because I don't like getting hugged. I do not like it. Especially from a guy. I'm like, sorry, I'm not like, don't touch me. But if a man hugs me, like, and squeezes me, I'm like, I need to be able to leave. I need to be able to be separated from you. I swear, I'm not broken. I'm not broken. It's just like, I don't know. Stuff. Why did you ask about my parents, by the way? Are you planning to marry me or something? Date me? I actually had a one-night stand, sort of. I was in my early 20s. I was at a friend's house for a party in the backyard. There was a girl there who I didn't know. Unbeknownst to me, she was very attracted to me. So my friend and his girlfriend asked me to go in the house. They pushed me into a bedroom and shut the door. The girl was on the bed waiting. It was awkward but fun. Yeah, see, if the roles were reversed, that would be such a traumatic experience for women. And ideally, I don't think a guy would want that either. That sounds traumatic, you know? That, to me, that sounds traumatic. It was probably cool for you, but nah. Random man that doesn't know what's happening getting pushed into a room with a woman waiting for him naked? Nah. That sounds like trauma to me. Also just a horrible thing to do, but I have like different perceptions of things. I don't like to be touched by other people. Yeah, same. I always enjoy fantasizing of having a partner that I'm so comfortable around that they are the only person that I want to be touched by it, you know? Why Germans? Do Greeks not like them? Not all Greeks, but a lot of Greeks do not like Germans in general. Sorry, I meant to say that not usually people don't have issues with you dating Germans, but a lot of Greek people in general do not like German people, no. We have a very specific perception and image of German people. Just cold-ass, weird-ass people, I guess. Sorry, I know I'm being racist or something. I don't know. That's how it is to be, like, European. For any Americans in chat. That's why we don't take racism as seriously as you guys. Because we recognize it as stereotypes. It's still not good to do it and to, like, believe in them, but it's like... I don't know. Someone coming for a hug? Crikey. Yeah. I learned my lesson, man. Never dating an autistic dude again. Never dating an autistic man again. Never dating an autistic man again. I'm just not taking the risk. It's not worth it. Dating an autistic man, be like, oh, why don't you want to sleep with me at night? I don't like feeling your body next to my body. Alright, bro. I guess. Makes sense. Cheers. I don't like it when you touch me at night when we sleep together. Alright, you fucking retard. Alright, it's fine. I get it. I also want to kill myself right now. Gulp? 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 No, I get it. It's fine. I'm also creeped out by relationships, yet I push myself to have one. For some reason, everyone says my nickname is good to pronounce. Here where I live. Yeah, I'm not American, judge me. It's the opposite. No one can say my name because there's a surname that is basically the same as Monteiro in pronunciation. The surname is questioned as being Monteiro. Monteiro? That's an interesting name. My sister once had me do an empathy exercise. She had me try to imagine living if I was like disabled and every person I encountered would physically overpower me and I had to rely on talking my way out of every situation. Because that's how she feels as a woman. Yeah, that sounds fucking dramatic, but... Well, it sounds really dramatic for me. Just because it sounds dramatic to me doesn't mean that a lot of women don't feel that way. Let me try and check myself real quick. It's good to check yourself. It's like, yeah, I think that's dramatic, but I've known women who live their life that way, and they live in like developed countries, but they've had so many bad experiences that it's like you cannot shake it off. You can absolutely not shake it off. I definitely would not compare it to like being fucking disabled. That sounds insane, but yeah. But you have to be careful with those things nowadays. Because a lot of women will 100% weaponize that shit. 100%. A lot of women will go out of their way to be like, oh, a man opened the door for me, and as I was passing through the door, he touched me on the shoulder. Therefore, he raped me. Like, people like that need to be beaten up. Beaten up. Beaten up. Because it is, for the most part, women who do that shit. And some of it I understand, because, like, there's only so many ways you can feel more powerful than a man. Because men are, like, inherently more powerful in every single thing they do than women. And the only way for a lot of women to fight back is to be like, no, yeah, he assaulted me. You know why? Because with enough proof, or, like, enough, like, talking shit, a man can lose everything. They can lose everything just because a woman said, he did this to me. You know? So you do have to be careful. And when women do overreact, you need to be able to tell them, you're overreacting, not because you're a woman, but you're doing something that can be really, really harmful in the end run. Can be really fucking harmful, bro. Women being like, oh, I would choose the bear instead of the man. Like, bro, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. You would choose a fucking animal over a man. There are ways you can overpower a man. You know, through his dick, through his groin, stuff like that. You cannot do that to a fucking bear. Like, why am I even explaining it? It's like fucking retarded. It's like a non-argument thing. Like, oh yeah, I want to make the gap between men and women even greater. I want men to feel even more alienated and like they're the devils, like they're the most awful dogshit people that exist. And I saw that today because I read what Taka posted, Takahata, the VTuber. I read what he posted and I was like, yep. No, yeah, that's something that women actually do. It's just that no one wants to believe that someone would lie about shit like that. No one wants to think that any person would have the gall to do that. To try and harm someone's livelihood so bad because they either didn't get what they wanted, they didn't like what happened and then ended up regretting it. It's like insane. Insane. Like, women don't really have to live with that fear. A guy can absolutely live with that type of fear. I think I'm gonna delete the VOD after. I'm like talking so much and like about things that I shouldn't be talking on stream. This live is being quite useful to me. As someone with zero romantic experiences, I'm just hearing the bourbon, chat yapping, and taking mental notes. Yeah, sorry. I'm not usually like that. I'm usually a lot more happy, I guess, on stream and stuff like that, but yeah. I had an experience with a German girl and it was not good. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't say anything to me. There's a very big disconnect when it comes to like Mediterranean people and German people, Finnish people. There's a reason why we reserve not very good feelings for Northerners, and it's because they're very, very different from us. They're really stiff people. They don't laugh a lot. The way they joke is different. Their languages are different. Like, it's not entirely like... A lot of people will hear that and go like, oh, it is racist. And it's like, it is based on stereotypes, but a lot of people have met enough people from that country and culture where they just don't like that. And a lot of it is technically a stereotype, but it's based on actual things. Northern people are a lot more stiff. You don't need to be a genius to know that. That's how it is. I've met a lot of Finnish and like, specifically Finnish people. They can joke, they can drink like motherfuckers. They don't laugh, bro. They don't laugh. You couldn't pay me to date a fucking Finnish man. Because I wouldn't know what the motherfucker is thinking. No way. I wouldn't say it's racist, but I'm also the one who says those things, so I guess I could be racist without knowing, you know? You are probably my favorite yapper at the moment, Bird. Oh, that's probably not a good thing, is it? Is it because I'm talking about problematic topics? Finnish people? Me? I mean, yeah. Northerner people. Like, when I say my parents wouldn't necessarily be really happy with me dating a German, it's not because they hate Germans, it's because we consider them to be a lot stiffer than we are. We are loud people, we laugh a lot, we are open, we scream, you know? I've met like Estonians and I've been to Estonia. It's like, these people don't really, they're fucking like vegetables, you know? But on the other hand, if you come to Greece as a Finnish person or as a German or anything like that, you're gonna be like, these people are so rude. These people have no tact. These people are so loud. Because you go to a tavern in a traditional like Greek island or like town, a small town, as a tourist, and you're gonna be incredibly annoyed. Incredibly annoyed at how loud people are, how disruptive they are. Which we don't try to be disruptive, it's truly just how we are as people, you know? A lot of Mediterraneans. Spaniards, not so much. It's Italians and Greeks that are very, very, like, very vocal. We speak with our hands a lot. Intense facial expressions. Like, you will see that a lot in Greece and Italy, specifically. Gong? What the hell is that? Oh, cool. Okay, see now that Bird wouldn't date me in principle? Should I understand that you're a northerner? Why am I saying it like that? A northerner. A northern. What's wrong with me? A northern. Northern. Where are you from? Oh, I'm so angry now. Cannot say a single word. Where the hell are you from? Tell me. You know what I would date? An American. I would date a blonde American with glasses. I would love that for me. Cute blonde American with glasses. I have something for glasses for sure. Mainly because it gives me easy access to that person and I'm like bullying them. Like, oh, you need your glasses to see? Oh, really? Oh, what, are your eyes broken or something? Oh, poor baby. Oh, are you blind as a bat? Well, you need. I thought people wore glasses when they were like old. You're like 25. Why do you need glasses? Aw. Did your eyes just give up? Aw, poor thing. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Would it make it better if I also went and bought glasses? Yeah. Okay, I'm just a bully now. Sorry. I'm not a northerner, but I'm quiet. No, that's not the same thing. That's not what I said. That is not what I said. Although, quiet guys. That's one thing, let me tell you. During my break, the guy that came and visited me, he made me realize a lot of things. Because usually, the people I go for are very, like, emotionally unavailable guys that are, like, super quiet and stuff like that. I don't mind quiet people, but I think what is best for me would be to be around someone who is willing to talk to me at least a little bit. Because that really hurt me in regards to my boyfriend. He wouldn't talk to me at all. He would only talk to me about his interests. Which that is also like autism, I guess, but... Again, I'm only reinforcing the idea in my head that I would never date an autistic man again. Maybe an autistic man who's like medicated or like does therapy, because like, Jesus, man. You can't both want to be in a relationship and like not want to put any like communication effort into it. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I want to talk to you just about the things I want to do, and I want to watch things with you, but just the things that I want to watch. It's no wonder my ex was like obsessed with the idea of androids and the idea of having a robot girlfriend. And I realized that way too late, but I was like, oh my god, that's literally what he wants. He wants to be independent and he wants to be by himself. But he wants to have companionship in certain moments. That's why he's so obsessed with the idea of like robots and like Lane and whatnot and shit like that. You don't want an actual human to be with you because you're not willing to put any effort in that. Which is fine. At the end of the day, it's fine, but it's like, you need to be able to say that. Do not waste other people's times, you know? I have for sure hurt people before, man, but I try to not waste people's times. If you feel like you're gonna waste my time, tell me, man. Please. It's the least you can do, you know? It's like the courteous thing to do. I might die. Nah, I have a lot of health. Quiet guys like Dr. Tenma. Tenma is not quiet. He's Japanese. That's like in Japanese people. That's kind of what happens. Finish. I barely even started. Good one. The stuff with Takahata is fucked, and you know it's the girl's friend caretaker who gaslit her into thinking she was raped. I've seen this shit before. No, you don't know that. Don't say that. And you know why you shouldn't say that? Because women are capable of doing that. That's one thing that has helped me in my life acknowledge my own issues. Not a lot, because like I keep fucking up, to be fair, but like I've been insidious in my life. And I have noticed how easy it would be to manipulate men. Not everyone. I'm not like a master manipulator or like a sociopath, but if you're like emotionally intelligent enough and if you're like socially aware enough, you can pick out moments in your communications with other people where you're like, oh, this could be... If I really wanted this person to be interested with me, I could manipulate them a little bit right now. And realizing that you can do that, even if you don't do it, even if you don't act on it, to me, that's a really scary thing. when I started noticing that in myself, especially when I was around people that did not have my best interest in mind, and I had the urge to manipulate out of pure desperation, you know? Because, like, that's what happens a lot of times. You want to manipulate and, like, you want to take control over a situation, not because you're a bad person, not even because you come from trauma, but sometimes it's because you want to be noticed by a specific person. And the only way for that to happen is to try and control the situation, you know? Women, like, men are a lot more... When men manipulate, unless they're like fucking Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny, when men are really simple. They're very regular with their manipulation. Women are so much more socially aware than men. Because women growing up from a young age, we have to, like... We go around the world and we have to, like, gauge other people's reactions, you know? We have to have a lot of social awareness to be able to detect threats. Men do not have to do that. That's like a huge, that's like a stark difference in the way we grow up. Not even in the way that we raised. Because that's something that you're not raised with necessarily. That's something that women are almost like inherently born with. Well, not born, but as you're growing up, you start noticing things. Like a lot of women, especially in like Eastern countries, like Eastern European countries, a lot of women are used to having male family members look at them a certain way when they grow up. I've had that happen to me. My sister had that happen. I know so many women in my life that are Greek that have that happen, like men in their family, because you're a teenager growing up. And even men in your family that are supposedly there to care for you and like protect you, they will look at you some type of way. And you will notice that. And you will go a lot of your life trying to avoid men treating you that way or looking at you that way. My point is, women can be a lot more socially aware than men. And you know what that does? That makes women be able to be so much more insidious in their manipulation. I feel like I say the same thing all the time, but that's why you see men date one woman and have that woman fuck them up so bad that they never want to date again. Never want to date again. Because women can be insanely insidious and evil. Men can be evil too, but women do that shit really differently. That's exactly what women can do. Have an experience with someone and then take it back. That is something that a guy cannot really do, because no one will believe a man. And it's not that women will not believe a man will not believe another man, you know? If a guy says that, oh yeah, I had sex with her and then I regretted it and I feel like she took advantage of me, who would believe that? I would. But which one of you would believe that? A guy getting laid and then being like, you know what, I never really wanted that. No. I don't think like half of you guys would do that. And that's not to say like, oh, you guys are victim blamers. It's literally how it is. It's literally how it is. Because the first reaction will always be, nah, bro, you didn't regret it. What? You got your dick sucked and you regret it? Like, that's one of the most common ways that a woman can overpower a man. By sucking his dick. But it's like, oh, but a guy gets a boner when he looks at a woman, so a guy could never regret a blowjob. Anyway, what am I even talking about? I need some hearts. Let's go back. Calling her stiff would be an understatement. She took a misunderstanding and blocked me. We hit it off when I said, see you at a later date. She took it as trying to date her and blocked me. That sounds like a retard. That doesn't sound like an issue because she's German. She sounds like an idiot. I wish I had a bad experience and don't want it anymore, just to end it. I don't think you know what you're talking about. I don't even know why you said that. I don't think you would ever want that. And for your own sake, don't ever wish for that. I like how you pronounce literally as literally. Oh, yeah. My bad. Literally, yeah. Literally. No, it's because of my actual accent. I cannot say that. The R. I do the same with like tattoos. I say tattoos. I don't say tattoos. Tattoos. I don't know. Language is my bitch, and I will speak it however I want because it's so comfortable. Sorry, I said that so aggressively. I don't mean to say it like as if you judged me. A language is a tool. That's why I like to speak like blabbering as a kid sometimes, because it's just so enjoyable to do that. And again, that's another reason why I don't really date, because I'm like, I'm not in the mood to mask all of this. I'm not in the mood to mask all of my excellence just because a fucking dumbass guy cannot handle it and will call me cringe for it. Am I kind of inherently assuming that the guy will think it's cringe? Yeah, I am, yeah. But, yeah, that's fine. Listen, other people cannot be hypocrites. I can be a hypocrite, okay? Because this is my stream, and in my stream, what I say goes. If I say kill all... Never mind. I was gonna say something wild. I'm getting better at, like, catching myself. What happened in March traumatized me so much, because, like, people would take jokes I said on stream and be like, oh, she's racist, oh, she's transphobic, when it's like, you know I'm not, you're just taking me out of context in order to paint me a specific way. But that made me so paranoid, where I'm like, okay, sometimes maybe don't do edgy humor, because, like, some people are gonna be like, no, you guys don't understand, she actually wants all gay people to die. Where it's like, I don't want all gay people to die, I just want you to die. You, singular. I love gay people. That's another thing that women can do. Pretend that a man has talked to them a specific way or like done a specific thing and stuff. Oh, Crumpet. Hi, Crumpet. What time is it? Almost 12? I should end the stream, should I? I don't know. Is anyone here? You guys are listening to me. I don't know why you're here. Why are you here, guys? Why are you here? Why are you here, guys? Why are you here? Twitter users will always win at taking things out of context. The funny thing about the people that came out after me during March is that a lot of them are lolicons, and a lot of them know what it's like to have like things taken out of context. That's why I'm not like down to support anyone anymore, like anyone that is like a lolicon and shit like that, because like so many of them are like fucking hypocrites, man. Like, just because I hurt you or I hurt your friend, that doesn't give you the right to like actually craft shit about me, you know? Like, I had a person claim that I'm transphobic using like super old chat logs from my old server, just because they were like they were a transform person, if I remember, but like born male, right? And all I said was like, please don't speak on my experience as a woman, as a person who has not lived as a woman. That's all I said. And they cut what I said to bits and pieces, so they made it seem like I hated on that person, because they made it seem like, oh, I don't recognize you as a trans woman or something. But it's like, no. That's when I know you're doing this in bad faith. You're not doing this to keep me accountable. You're not doing this to make me learn. You're doing this because you want to destroy me. You want to paint a very specific picture about me. It's not unreasonable to say no. And the thing is that most trans people are perfectly capable of understanding that. And most people are super respectful. You know? It's just that some people have an aversion to women like, you know, putting their foot down and being like, no, don't speak on my behalf, you know? I remember exactly how that conversation went because when people posted screenshots about me being transphobic, I recognized exactly who that person was. Nude person that was like non-binary, I think. And they left my server when that conversation happened, and I was like, wow, you've been in my server for 2 years, and you leave my server and you cut all communication with me the moment I imply that my experience as a woman is valid or something, you know? And then, of course, that's the other thing I don't understand. People will have so much shit against you, and they will hold onto it and wait until they release it. Like, some of the people that came out against me are people who have hurt me. I've never said anything about them, bro. I've never gone to Twitter to say anything about it. Because I'm like, you've hurt me? All I want is to not see you. All I want is to not interact with you, not have people around me who interact with you. I just want to not be around you. That's why you're doing it in bad faith. You're not doing this for, like, to make me learn. And you're lucky because I am learning. Because I have enough of a brain and enough of a slither of an empathy to be able to say that, okay, I can be a really shitty person. Because it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to come from trauma and be such a broken person and still be able to acknowledge that, oh, I can do real harm. Because that's a really realistic thing. A lot of people who are hurt and come from trauma can do so much damage to other people. And it can be a really tricky thing, because like having a lot of trauma can make you really bitter. So when you hurt other people, that can feel absolutely justified. That's how it felt for me. That's how it will feel for me. Again, it's something I need to keep working on, because I have a really strong feeling of personal justice. So I have to try and like stay on top of it, you know? They put a note on my office so people don't come in and catch a cold. Good, good. I told them to do that. I also told them you stink. Hi, Harpy. I've also been called transphobic. I don't mind it. I do mind it when people call me things that I'm not. Which is probably a mistake on my part, but I inherently cannot really handle it when people attempt to destroy my character. Because I'm okay with like admitting to my own limitations. I'm also okay with admitting to having hurt people and hurting people again in my life. You'll never catch me admitting to shit I haven't done before. You will never. And that's the thing that happened back then. People bet on the fact that I would crash out. I would see people saying that I kill my cats, like the fucking retard that said that I claim that I kill my cats, that I live in an environment that kills my cats, my own animals, you know? They bet on me crashing out and making a fool of myself online. And I did none of that. I've kept my mouth shut for 8 months. And these people, the people who I've supposedly hurt and abused, they won't leave me alone. They are still talking about me, still causing issues for me. You know? It's dog shit. Bringing your cats into it is vile. You know what's worse? That they did that thing on Twitter 2 days after I had just lost a cat. Again, you don't want me to get better. You don't want me to learn. You want to hurt me. You want to hurt me. Ignore and block? Nah, man. You cannot just ignore and block when people are claiming you've done crimes, you know? The most recent claim I've heard that is in regards to me is that I pushed someone to suicide. They attempted to kill themselves. They failed, and they got brain damage from it. So respectfully, ignoring and blocking is not an option when people are accusing you of, like, actual crimes, you know? With no proof, of course, because, like, how do you prove fucking brain damage from, like, an attempted suicide? Something tells me you had the brain damage long before that, you know? Maybe it was before you were born, but who am I to say? Virus, hi, welcome in. Anyway. Doesn't sound like me? I mean, you don't know me. It doesn't have to sound like you, because a lot of people are skilled and socially aware enough to mask their own insidiousness and, like, evilness. When people say stuff like that, you shouldn't say, like, oh, that doesn't sound like you. You should look for proof. You should check out both sides. You should look for proof. And you should try and get close to both parties to see what your body tells you, what your gut tells you. Because I've had a few people the past few months come close to me, join my community. They say lovely things about me, and then they end up hearing something about me, and they don't even have the decency to come to me and have me tell my side of the story, and they just disappear. That's why I say, you shouldn't say, oh, that doesn't sound like you. I don't think that sounds like me either, but... The claim on its own is, like, wild. You know what type of person you have to be to coerce someone into killing themselves? Can I get some background? No, it's okay. I'm just yapping. I'm usually pretty open about it, but I don't want to go through the entire thing. Some people talked shit about me on Twitter. A lot of it was valid, because I've been awful to people in the past. Well, not awful, I've been a dick. Crucify me, but... Doesn't sound like you push people to do unspeakable things. Yeah, because not a lot of people are that evil. Your first words to be suicide? Not bad. You're gonna get brimstone, I don't know. Internet drama? No, I wouldn't call it drama. When people attempt to ruin your life, it stops being drama. Especially when people are smart enough and they're able to cover their attempt at ruining their lives. At ruining your life by saying that, oh no, it's because I'm hurt. It's a really sad reality, no one wants to accept it, but I'm not responsible for your own trauma. And you're not responsible for my trauma. You know what I mean? Do what you need to do to keep yourself safe. But at the end of the day, I have a right to be here. You have a right to be here. One of the people that came out about me and claimed I killed my cats had me locked in a voice channel on Discord screaming at me for 2 hours, telling me no one will ever love me. That I'm only surrounded by yes men. You know what I did? I did nothing. I kicked him from my server, that's all I did. Never claimed that fucking jackass pushed me to suicide or something. Dog shit. Dog shit. Dog shit. Some prime level dog shit. It sure as hell sound awful. It was my mod at the time. He was my mod. He was my mod. I caught him talking shit behind my back with my other mod. I kicked both of them. He demanded I talk to him on voice. He proceeded to tell me that, I don't know, every single guy in my server is a simp. They all want to sleep with me. I mean, everyone but him, obviously. He was the only one that cared for me. Because, you see, I was born yesterday, and I don't know how men try to manipulate. A guy telling you that, no, all the men around you are dog shit. I'm the only one that cares for you. Yeah. That's not abuse at all. A lot more people act more toxic on the internet. Yeah, because they don't have the balls to do it in real life. And a lot of people who act like that on internet are people who don't go outside. And I say it from experience because I don't go outside either. And I've acted and talked a big game online, and like I have borderline bullied people without even going outside my house. You know? I know how it is. What, really? What do you mean, what, really? Sorry, what did I say? What are you responding to, Xeno? Yeah, the Discord mod totally doesn't want to. Yeah. No, he was in love with me for like a year. Babe, you're cool, but I don't want to bang you if it makes you feel better. Dude, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-meter foot pole. I don't know why you feel the need to say that. You couldn't pay me to fuck you. I don't know why you feel the need to say that. Thanks, though. I also wouldn't fuck you ever. We're good. We're both good. Trust me. I would never. Dude, you couldn't pay me. Truly. Don't worry about it. I'm good. An autistic man, especially? What, do I have like a death wish or something? Europe? No thanks. Nice it. Just in case, but... Dude, that all men are bad, but the guys was the only good one. Wait, I thought I told you about that, Xeno. That was... That one Discord call was like a blur for me, but those were the things that stood out to me because those are exact words that have been used against me before. When I was like 19, I had a group of guy friends, and there was a guy I liked, and he attacked me one day, and he told me that all my guy friends that I knew since elementary school were men that only wanted to fuck me, only wanted to use me. They would throw me out in the street at the first chance, like people who are my family, you know. That's why I remember that, because I recognize that attempt to like belittle someone, like completely destroy their confidence. But that's what he told me, yeah. That's what he told me, and he named some people in my server that are still in my server, and he would say that you're only surrounded by yes men. He would say that anytime we would play games on the server, he would be disgusted by how eager people were to talk to me. As if that is so strange when a VTuber, when a streamer is doing like community games, as if it's like so crazy that people would want to talk to them, you know? I'm not gonna claim it's not parasocial, but to claim that every single man that has ever been around me only wanted to fuck me, never cared for me, it's like, bro, some of these people don't even like me. Some of these people are gay. What are you talking about? Like all men? No exception? You're the only good one? Me when I allow 20-year-old men to be around me. With like little to no brain. But again, depends on the situation. Because back then I wasn't able to say anything because I was so frozen. Because anytime like a guy like yells at me, I'm like, okay, it's time to die. It's time for me to like turn off my brain. I wasn't able to say anything back. And again, that's the guy that came out and said that I kill my cats. I kill my cats. I date my viewers. He said I extort people for money. And you know what people did? Guys, they believed him. They believed him. Claiming I extort viewers for money. That I try to date my viewers. I mean, that was kind of true, because he said that because he knew I met someone that watched my stream, and we did end up dating for a while. He was really mad about that, that's why he said that, but... Correct me if I'm wrong, dating viewers and randomly finding a person in your viewer base that seems reasonable enough that you would want to attempt is not the same. Not even gonna make excuses for myself, you know what? Because I believe, and I have seen people, even famous people, like famous streamers, who have found a partner in their viewer base. It doesn't make it completely ethical, but doing it is not completely wrong either, because people are people, and humans are gonna fucking human. But no, especially for like random guys on the internet, it pays to say that the female streamer is looking into her own viewer base to date men. Sure. Extorts them for money. Sure. My man was like, why don't you go back in your biohazardous apartment and continue killing your own cats? If it sounds like I'm not over it, it's because I'm not over it. Because some of the things that were said about me were vile, bro. Were vile. Extorted. Thanks. I sure hope you don't claim I extorted you because of that. Sounds like he was jealous. Yeah. And really, really young. And really, really mentally ill. As I am. To be fair. As I am. But again, I had enough of a brain to never actually claim anything about this man. Or any of the people that hurt me online. But what do I know? What do I know? Why isn't dating someone from your viewer base okay? I wouldn't really recommend it because it's a hassle. It opens up a can of worms for other people. And more often than not, I feel like it would be a long distance relationship. Unless you're like American and you can like drive everywhere. People I can think of that are in relationships with viewers right now, well, I guess mods, because usually viewers become mods. Forget about it. It's usually like a long distance relationship, which is not the best. Also, again, I have dated my viewer before, and he ended up dumping me because he wasn't really interested in me to begin with. What you need to consider as a viewer is that if you have a VTuber that you're like infatuated with, you think this person is like, oh my god, dude, she's just like me. Her body is amazing, her face is amazing, her mannerisms are amazing, she just looks insane. Insanely good. She's amazing. She's what I want. You need to consider that all you've seen from that person is their streams. All you've seen from them is their attempts at making you happy. You've most likely only seen that woman be happy for you and want to be happy for you and want to make you happy. That's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. Like PewDiePie found Marzia. I don't think Marzia was PewDiePie's viewer, no? I think they just got introduced by a mutual friend. Isn't that how it was? Or something? Again, I've dated my viewer. I don't like saying he was my viewer because again, he watched like a couple of my streams, he rated me. He is a streamer himself. That's why I never really saw it as a viewer, you know? it's one thing for it to be a random person in chat that just happens to meet you and is like, I'm interested in you, streamer, can I talk to you? And it's another thing for that person to be also a streamer. Because there's like, that's a connection right there, you know? That's a similarity right there. Oh, you're also a VTuber, you're also a streamer. So there's, it's a little bit easier for us to communicate, you know? You're not just one random person that just saw me on stream one day and was like, this is my woman. Which again, I'm a very romantic person. I'm insanely romantic. That sounds amazing to me. Random guy finding me on stream, falling in love with me, that sounds great. For a hopeless romantic, that sounds amazing. That's not how it is though. It's not realistic. I just came back, I just seen the video about Charlie. It's horrendous. I don't agree of people taking action, of people expressing their opinions. I have no idea what you're talking about. The video about Charlie. Did something moist critical? Did something happen to him? I just seen the video about Charlie. It's horrendous. I don't agree of people taking action, of people expressing their opinions. Dude, not gonna lie, you came back and you mentioned something that I'm not even aware of. I don't know. If you want to explain, I don't know what you mean. Like moist critical? That's the only Charlie that I can think of. Charles. Moisture critical. Long distance relationships are hard. Yeah. There's also been a lot of streamers, YouTubers getting with fans and there was grooming stuff that happened. Yeah. That's another reason why it's not worth it, especially for younger women. Not that I don't think men can be groomed, but come on. Come on, you know? I've known a guy whose friend group of men who are all virgins and have zero dating experience, their favorite pastime is to look on Twitch for female VTubers that sound cute and have zero viewers so they can go to their streams and groom them. Like, that's something that has been told to me in confidence. And I was like, wow, so you guys are awful people and will never have sex ever, if that's what you do. So yeah, the grooming is very real, especially for young women. It's very real. But also, the equivalent for men, a lot of times, it's the woman, the female viewer getting close to the male streamer, they end up meeting, they end up having sex, becoming intimate, and then you know what the woman, not all women, just like not all men, but you know what a woman can say then? Oh, I'm a viewer of this male streamer and he took advantage of me. Easy money, easy clout if you want to say it. You know? A woman can absolutely do that. Both people can be shit, you know? It's just that grooming is a lot more dangerous when it comes to women because, like, I don't know, a lot of women come into this hobby with like the best intentions and they're really young and they, you know, they're incapable of seeing bad in people until they learn the worst way possible. Charlie Kirk got shot. Charlie Kirk? Why do I recognize that name? Charlie Kirk. Drilla! Hi! Charlie. American political activist and author. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that guy is fugly! Oh, he's so ugly! No, wait, no, sorry, that's not relevant. Oh yeah, that guy has a face that scares me. Wait, he got shot? Nice. I've talked about all the problematic shit today. Let's talk about the far right political commentator getting shot. Shot during Utah Valley University event. Oh my god. You're joking. Really? Debates college students. Ah, yeah. Okay, I've seen his face. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, I hope he's doing well. That's crazy stuff. Dude, no offense, if that doesn't point to how weird shit is currently in America, I don't know what is. He died? What? He died? What are you talking about? Oh my god. What are you talking about? Oh my god, he died. Oh my god, what are you okay, listen. I need to end the stream. I don't, holy shit, that... Why would you mention that to me, bro? Who was the person that mentioned that? Why would you mention that to me? Shit, sorry guys. I feel like I've done an awful stream today with all the shit I'm talking about, and now this? Oh my god. I like, do you realize how scary that is? Do you realize how scary that is for, like, free speech? Jesus Christ. I will end the stream. I will disable my VOD. I don't think I said any. I will end the stream. Like it should be like no brainer. Never say that shit in my stream. Never mention anything like that in my stream, ever. Because that broke my brain right now. I don't know what to deal with it. Like, this will change a lot of... There's no coming back from an act of violence like this. There's no coming back as people from stuff like that. Anyway, sorry. I know I've talked about a lot of upsetting stuff today. Clearly, I needed to speak. I needed to talk. Thank you very much for being here and allowing me to talk. I'm sorry if I was rude and if I self-deprecated so much. For what is worth, I had a good time talking to you, and I really appreciate you giving me your time and listening to me. Please never mention that shit again, though. People dying and shit. Goodbye.